All right, so get ready, because we're diving deep into the Dubai real estate market.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, you picked a really interesting time for this deep dive because this market is absolutely on fire.
It really is.
We're going deep into Property Monitor's monthly market report, October 2024.
Oh, great.
It's just packed with data.
Cool.
And, you mentioned wanting to understand what is fueling this growth and whether it's built to last.
Right.
So this report has some answers.
Yeah, and maybe even more questions?
Exactly.
Yeah.
First off, this market is on fire.
Yeah.
Dubai property prices have skyrocketed almost 60% since hitting their lowest point 4 years ago.
Wow.
Just in October alone, we saw a 1.73% jump,
Okay.
hitting AED 1,473 per square foot.
Per square foot.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a lot.
that's incredible.
It is?
If you're thinking about investing in Dubai, imagine seeing that kind of return in just 1 month.
I know, it's pretty remarkable. But, it's important to look at the bigger picture. That's where the Property Monitor Dynamic Price Index, or DPI, comes in.
Okay, break that down for me.
Yeah.
What's this DPI all about?
Yeah,
Why should we care?
Think of the DPI as a pulse monitor for the real estate market.
Okay.
So it's tracking property price changes over time, giving us a clear, standardized view of what's happening.
Right.
It helps us understand not just the current prices, but how they're shifting
Sure.
and what that means for the future.
So it's like having a crystal ball.
In a way,
Yeah.
but for real estate.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And right now, the DPI is signaling a strong upward trend.
Okay.
But what's interesting is that the report suggests this growth is happening at a more measured pace compared to the roller coaster rides Dubai's market has been known for in the past.
Yeah.
This upward climb has been going for 48 months now.
Wow.
With an average monthly increase of 1.24%.
That sounds much more stable
Yeah.
than those boom and bust cycles we've heard about. Is this a sign of a healthier, more sustainable market? It could be.
Okay.
This steady growth suggests less speculation and more genuine demand driving the market,
Right.
which is encouraging for long-term investors. Yeah. But we can't ignore the fact that October also saw a record-breaking 20,460 sales transactions.
Oh,
That's a whopping 13.4% increase from the previous month.
wow. That's not just a good month.
No.
That's the highest October sales volume ever recorded.
Ever.
So is it safe to say people are really jumping into Dubai real estate right now?
The numbers certainly point in that direction.
Yeah.
It's everyone suddenly decided Dubai is the place to be.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider that residential transactions, apartments, townhouses, villas,
Right.
make up almost 95% of these sales.
So what's driving this frenzy?
It's a combination of factors.
Okay.
The strong economy,
Uh-huh.
the growing population, and Dubai's continued allure as a global hub.
And don't forget those attractive visa options for investors.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's a big draw.
Definitely.
But with this incredible demand and skyrocketing prices,
Right.
is now actually the right time to jump in?
That's the million-dollar question.
Okay.
Well, the market is undeniably hot.
Right.
We need to dig a little deeper.
Yep.
The report highlights the significant role of off-plan sales in this boom.
Okay.
In fact, over 100,000 off-plan residential units have been launched this year alone.
Oh, wow. That's a mind-boggling number of future homes.
It is.
What's the story behind these off-plan purchases?
So to understand this, we need to differentiate between Oakwood and title deed transactions.
Okay.
An Oakwood transaction is essentially a contract for a property that's still under construction.
Okay.
Think of it like putting a down payment on the promise of future ownership.
Gotcha.
A title deed, on the other hand, is the actual proof of ownership once the property is completed.
So with off-plan sales, you're buying into a dream, a vision of what the property will become.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the report indicates that Oakwood transactions dominate the market, signifying the popularity of buying off-plan.
So people are really into that.
There are often incentives associated with these purchases,
Uh-huh.
like attractive payment plans and discounts
Yeah.
that can make them appealing.
Plus, you have the potential to buy it at a lower price before the property's even built,
Right.
hoping it appreciates in value.
Exactly. But it's not without risks.
Right.
Construction delays or changes to the final product can happen.
Of course.
So it's crucial to weigh those risks against the potential reward.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind.
Definitely.
The report also mentions something about off-plan resales being on the rise.
Yes.
What's that about?
That's an interesting trend.
Okay.
Essentially, people who bought off plan
Right.
are now selling their contracts
Okay.
before the project is even finished.
So they're flipping contracts.
Kind of like house flipping,
Yeah.
but before the house is even built.
Right. So is that pure speculation or is something else going on?
It's a bit of both. Some investors are likely aiming for quick profits,
Right.
while others might be selling due to unforeseen circumstances in their lives.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But how do we interpret this surge in off-plan resales? Is it a good or bad sign for the market?
The report offers some insight here.
Okay.
It points out that most of these resales involve properties nearing completion,
Right.
suggesting a genuine demand for these units
Right.
rather than just speculative trading.
So that's a good sign.
Yeah, it suggests a level of confidence in the market.
Okay.
But with so many new projects launching,
Yeah.
there's the question of whether supply might eventually outpace demand.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Exactly. And in October alone, 48 new residential projects were launched,
Wow.
adding over 15,000 off-plan units to the market.
And that's on top of the nearly 99,000 units already launched this year.
I know it's a lot to absorb.
Yeah, it's like a tidal wave of new properties hitting the market.
It is, while a wider range of options is generally positive for buyers. This rapid influx of new supply could create challenges down the line.
So it's the balancing act.
Exactly.
Managing this growth while ensuring it remains sustainable.
Yes.
That's a tough needle to thread.
It is a tough needle to thread.
But before we get into the potential risks, let's talk about another factor influencing the market.
Okay.
Mortgages.
Absolutely. Mortgages are a key piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And the report highlights a surge in mortgage registrations in October, reaching an all-time high of 4,318.
Wow. That's a significant jump.
It is.
What's fueling this mortgage frenzy?
It aligns perfectly with the recent easing of interest rates,
Right.
making borrowing more attractive and
But
potentially boosting demand.
Lower interest rates mean more affordable monthly payments.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
And we're seeing more people opting for mortgages now compared to last year.
Yeah?
The mortgage penetration rate for completed properties has increased substantially, hitting 36.3% in October.
So more people are using financing to get into the Dubai property market.
Right.
Is this a good thing or could it become a risk?
It's a bit of a double-edged sword.
Okay.
It indicates strong buyer confidence and access to financing,
Right.
but it raises questions about the potential impact of future interest rate hikes.
Okay.
If rates go up, it could squeeze borrowers
Right.
and potentially dampen demand.
Yeah. It's all interconnected, isn't it?
Yeah,
Interest rates, affordability, demand.
it is.
It's a complex ecosystem.
You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Understanding these interconnected elements is critical for anyone navigating the Dubai real estate market.
Right.
Now, the report breaks down different types of mortgages,
Okay.
new purchases, refinancing equity release, and something called bulk mortgages.
Bulk mortgages.
Yes.
What are those all about?
Think of those as large loans typically taken out by developers or investors with multiple units.
Ah, so these are the big players making big moves in the market.
Exactly.
Why are they significant?
They can indicate large-scale investment activity,
Okay.
development trends.
For example, the report mentions several bulk mortgages tied to specific projects,
Right.
like the Marriott residences in Dubai Science Park.
So by tracking these bulk mortgages, we're essentially following the money trail
You got
to understand the larger investment landscape.
Exactly.
That's like a behind-the-scenes look at where the smart money is flowing.
That's a great way to put it.
Cool.
It adds another layer of insight into this dynamic market.
This is all so fascinating.
I know, right?
It's incredible how much is happening beneath the surface of the Dubai real estate market.
It truly is. It's a complex, ever-evolving landscape,
Yeah.
but we've only just scratched the surface. There's so much more to uncover.
Well, hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to go even deeper. Okay, so we've seen just how hot the Dubai real estate market is right now.
Yeah, it's been incredible.
But the big question on everyone's mind is, will this incredible growth continue,
Yeah,
or are we headed for a slowdown?
that is the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
The report offers some clues. Okay.
But like any prediction, it's not a perfect picture of the future.
Of course not.
Right.
So let's start with the good news. What does the report say about the market's health in the coming months?
Well, the overall outlook remains optimistic.
Okay, good.
The report anticipates continued market strength, driven by robust fundamentals like a thriving economy and a growing population.
So the party's not over yet?
Not necessarily.
It's okay.
But there's a but we need to address.
Okay, there's always a catch.
Right.
What's behind this possible slowdown?
Well, remember that flood of new projects and all those off-plan units we discussed? Well, the report emphasizes the need to Watch how well the market absorbs this new inventory.
In other words, will there be enough buyers to scoop up all these new homes hitting the market?
Precisely. While the market has shown an impressive ability to absorb this influx of new units, almost every market cycle eventually experiences a shift from growth to decline. As the balance between supply and demand changes.
That's where the risk of oversupply comes in.
Right.
Too many homes, not enough buyers.
Exactly. And the report highlights that nearly 135,000 new residential units are expected to be available for sale by the end of this year.
Whoa. That's a massive number.
Yeah.
Can Dubai really handle that much new supply?
That's the critical question.
Yeah.
The report suggests that we need to see a corresponding increase in population and economic activity by the time these units are ready to be occupied.
So it's a race against time. Can Dubai attract enough new residents and businesses to fill all these new homes?
You could say that it's about maintaining a delicate balance.
Right.
And this circles back to your interest in investment.
Okay.
What are the signs you should watch for?
All right. Let's get practical.
Yeah.
What should savvy investors be paying attention to in this market?
First and foremost, keep an eye on vacancy rates. If those start to climb, it could signal that supply is outstripping demand.
Makes sense. Empty apartments don't generate rental income.
Exactly. Also, monitor rental yields. Are they holding steady or are they starting to dip? Declining yields could be an early indicator of a softening market.
Got it. Rental yields are a good gauge of how well the market is performing.
Right.
What about price trends? Any red flags to watch out for there?
Definitely, while we've seen impressive price appreciation, be wary of areas where prices are rising at an unsustainable pace.
Okay.
Those could be the first to experience a correction if the market cools down.
So don't just chase the hype.
Right.
Look for solid fundamentals and sustainable growth.
Exactly. And don't forget to factor in potential external forces that could impact the market.
Like what? Give us some examples.
Global economic conditions, for instance.
Right.
A recession in major economies could dampen investor sentiment and reduce demand for Dubai property.
Yeah, that makes sense. Dubai is a global city, so it's naturally connected to global trends.
Absolutely. Keep an eye on government policies and regulations, too.
Yep.
Changes to visa rules, for example, could affect how attractive Dubai is for foreign investors.
Right, because those visa programs have been a big draw for property buyers.
Exactly. The key takeaway here is to stay informed.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Right.
And don't hesitate to seek advice from experts who understand the nuances of the Dubai market.
Sound advice. This report has given us a lot to think about.
It really has.
But it feels like we've only just scratched the surface of the Dubai real estate market.
I know, right?
There's so much more to explore.
There always is. We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
Yeah.
But the Dubai real estate market is a complex and ever-evolving landscape.
And that's what makes it so fascinating.
It really is.
Before we wrap things up, I'd love to leave our listener with a thought-provoking question to ponder.
Okay.
With all the buzz surrounding new developments, could there be hidden opportunities in the resale market?
Ooh, interesting.
Perhaps older properties in established neighborhoods are undervalued gems just waiting to be discovered.
That's an excellent point. Sometimes the best opportunities are found by looking beyond the obvious.
Yeah, while everyone else is focused on the shiny and new, there might be incredible value to be found in the overlooked and underappreciated.
Absolutely.
It's definitely something to consider for anyone looking to invest in Dubai real estate.
For sure.
Yeah. It really is like a treasure hunt. Yeah. But for real estate, who knows? Maybe our listener will uncover the next Dubai real estate hotspot.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, by venturing off the beaten path a little bit.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this market. It's full of potential and surprises waiting to be uncovered.
Right.
But before we send our listener off on their real estate adventures, let's recap the key takeaways from our deep dive into the Dubai market.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, this market is hot.
It's on fire.
Yeah, prices are up, sales are booming, and new projects are springing up everywhere.
You're even right.
It's been a phenomenal year for Dubai real estate.
It really has.
But as we've discussed, there are signs that this rapid pace might be easing up.
Right.
And we need to be aware of potential oversupply down the line.
Exactly. Keeping a close eye on how the market absorbs all these new units will be crucial in understanding where things are headed.
Absolutely. And for anyone considering an investment in Dubai, it's vital to do your homework.
Yes.
Factor in the risks and stay informed about market trends.
Couldn't agree more. Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Especially in a market as dynamic as this one.
Absolutely. Cool. That brings us to the end of our deep dive into the Dubai real estate market.
Wow, what a ride.
I know. So much to learn.
We hope you found this exploration insightful and maybe even sparked some ideas for your own real estate journey.
I hope so, too.
It's been a pleasure diving into this fascinating world with you.
The pleasure was all mine.
Until next time, happy investing.
And happy house hunting.
Bye.
See ya.